This is getting out of control, as I'm sure you can see from the floor around me. We have been pranked in quite a bit. This is about the third iteration of this prank, and it's all got to do with the welcome home sign, which is gone for some reason. But whoever did that left these on the counter. They have been not relenting on the prankage. These showed up not too long ago, and I want to know if they're like a data pack or if somebody actually went out and did that for the prank. If so, like, kudos to you, that is impressive. If it's a data pack, also that's pretty cool. I don't know how to use that data. I thought I found all these sinkholes, but apparently I have not. I don't know why I'm putting these back on the floor. I'm going to tear them all up, but they've dug up my floor. There are sinkholes everywhere. There is just there's another one. There is so much that they've done. I think that it's the same person putting up paintings in my base, and I have confirmed that it is not Dan. I think it's GQ. This is a very GQ sort of prank, I think. I don't know. I haven't been on the receiving end of many GQ pranks, but I wouldn't put it past her. And I'm looking at you. The unicorn looks very suspicious up there. I'm sure he's in on it. There is some sort of conspiracy against me, and they want to prank my base. And I don't know why, but we are going to clean this up, and then we are going to get on with today's episode. And now that the prankage has been cleaned up, it is time to get started explaining some things, because you guys probably a little bit confused as to what's in my offhand and where all this chicken came from. Probably not that as much as what's in my offhand. I'm holding a totem, as you may notice, and that's because there was an incident. You see, us Paperhats, we don't just hang out on camera. Sometimes we'll hang out and just collect materials, hop in a group chat and whatnot. And you know, me, Dan, Tack, hanging out, chatting, having a good time. Pillager patrol spawns, bang! I accidentally killed the captain with my bow. That's all right. There's cows. Wi-Fi crashes me a couple of times and I forget, and then we walk over next to the iron farm, which is brand new build right over. You can see it right there, just a little bit. Walk over next to that. Of course, there's villagers in iron farm. Raid spawns, boing bong boom, and now we have totems. At least me, Dan, and Tack do. None of the big things out of the way. We did get a horse. Dan set up a little shop down there where you can breed your own horse for a diamond, and I have a pretty good horse. If you look up there in the top left, it gives the stats 14.028. That is a very fast horse. That is almost the fastest. Also, in between episodes, I got mending on my armor. Bought a little mending books from good old Takodamae and put them on my armor. I also ventured into the deep dark and found myself another mending book that somebody missed in one of the chests, so I think we're going to go ahead. I'm gonna have to throw it on one of my two pickaxes here. It still touch big, you know what, just full send. But that, of course, is not everything that has happened in between episodes, and of course I'm not going to dive into that now because I recorded the other stuff, and I am going to show you guys the footage here in just a minute after I explain this behind me, the lovely circle I made. This is going to be the start of today's projects. Yes, we're finally getting around to the actual meat of today's episode. In today's episode, we're going to be expanding the starter area. We're going to be building a lot of farms, and of course these farms are going to need somewhere to store all of the items they produce, and the items produced will be stored in here. This is not a very big area, but this is just going to be the stairway down to the main storage system. So while I work on this, hollowing it out, getting everything ready, I'm going to run a couple of videos for you guys, a couple of clips showing just exactly what has happened in between episodes. So without any further ado, let's go.
Did somebody order a chicken explosion? Burn the eggs! I want the eggs.
Yeah.
There we go.
There he goes.
Very
This is
bad
bad.
idea.
Oh my gosh, the lag! It's coming for me! Ah, now I got the wither effect. You know, you guys, it would be nice if you guys were helping kill this thing.
Alright, let's go help.
He hit me with a really big one. Don't worry, he can't get to my stuff. Zigzag! Zigzag!
Alright, he's
No, cha-cha, real slow!
Oh, no, attack!
Just attack him! Oh, that was you, Dan, sorry. This is the part where I explode. Yep.
Let's go!
We did it! Yay!
Oh, you jerk! What the hell?
Now I don't know what stuff's mine and what stuff is his. Yeah, let Dan's the only one left.
I'm ready. Go for it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This is bad, actually. We're in a bad spot.
It's the best spot.
Oh my god, he's out already!
This is bad.
Ah!
This is bad.
Best idea we've ever had. He does not want to hold still long enough for me to hit him. Okay, he's on sword mode. Swing!
Right. No!
There goes Dan!
Get away from my stuff!
He's almost dead! Super close! I'm gonna die! It's up to you, Tech! It's up to you!
Not my gear. Oh god!
He's dead!
Nice!
This next clip is going to require some context. You see, if you remember back to the beginning of the episode so far, about 5 minutes ago, we were pranked, and during that prankage, I pointed out a lovely little painting that somebody had put on my wall. Those have been popping up all over Spawn, everywhere, and, well, Tack has decided to open up a little business, a private eye, and she is now Dakota Holmes, and I am her sidekick, Super Watson. And well, we got together and we interrogated some people. We've got suspects and we've got witnesses. We've got all sorts of fun and shenanigans. So I won't hold you guys up any longer, and I'll send you right into the clip.
Whoops. Okay, be serious. Be professionals, remember.
Oh, I hit a
professionals,
horse.
not horse killers.
He didn't even notice. It's fine.
Maybe the pink is too intimidating.
Yeah, I think we scared him too much with the pink.
Might need to scale it back.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello?
Was this the place you wanted to meet?
Read the sign.
This is Governor Esquire. Are you Daniel? You're expected, although we expected you to come in the front door, not the back.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
Other side of the table, buddy. Rude guy.
Okay, there we go. Seating arrangements have been sorted. Can I offer you some milk?
I don't usually get invited places. Yeah, I would. Milk?
Yeah, milk.
I mean, yeah, I'll take some milk. I appreciate that.
Have some milk.
Thank you. This isn't like secret truth serum or anything, is it?
No, it's just
No. Of course not. Of course not.
There's nothing strange about it. It's just milk.
No. Nothing strange at all.
Ooh, that was
There you go.
delicious.
Run that for fingerprints and DNA.
Okay.
Excuse me? Why are you running my prints? What's going on?
Well, I'm sure you are aware that Spawn is being rampaged by the artist.
The what?
The art. Don't. You
The
have to
Pinocchio
have
pictures?
You have to have noticed.
Oh, the Pinocchio. Yeah,
Yes,
they show up everywhere. Like there was one under my
Yes.
base.
To properly introduce myself, I am Dakota Holmes, and this is my associate, Super Watson, and we are trying to discover the identity of this elusive individual. And thank you for cooperating with your summons.
Absolutely, Miss Holmesies.
I was rummaging through your stuff, very legally.
Excuse me.
and
Wait, aren't you supposed to have a warrant for that?
It was very legal.
It was legal. Very legal. Super legal.
Or
Who-
more specifically, it wasn't illegal.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. So which authority is allowing you to snoop through other people's things? I thought you needed a warrant for that.
Do you
It's
see a
not illegal.
courthouse?
There's a dirt frame that looks really nice.
That's the courthouse, and it's owned by Dakota Holmes here. She wrote her own warrant.
Yep.
I see.
So anyway, I was looking through your things, and I noticed that you have multiple paintings.
Multiple. I don't think I've put up any paintings in my home. What do you mean?
No, I mean in your storage system.
Oh, you mean of the ones that I've been knocking down to get rid of? Yes.
That is why we brought you here, is because I suspect you have had multiple encounters with the artist, so you're here as a witness. The fingerprints and the DNA are purely precaution, you understand.
I'm pretty sure you have to have a warrant, 'cause I did not consent to that.
You drank the milk, and then you discarded the
You
bucket, so
you gave us
can
back
totally do
the milk carton. That's consent enough.
unprompted even.
Yeah, we didn't even ask for it. You gift wrapped your fingerprints and gave them back to us.
Pretty much, yeah.
I see. Okay. Apparently, I need to speak to a lawyer. Because this sounds
No.
pretty serious.
No.
No,
You're
no
not a
lawyers
suspect.
needed.
We think that you've encountered the witness, or the artist. The paintings that you found, where were they?
I had one underneath where my river is going in. It's a little dry at the moment, so, you know. Before I cut out that section underneath my tree, there was one hidden underneath. I also found one against my tree as well.
Did you see the culprit?
I did not. I came around my base and it was just there.
Were you
One of-
online at the time? Did it just appear while you were online?
I'm not sure. I just remember returning the corner and going to do some mining underneath my base, and there it was.
Can you think of any more questions for the witness?
Where were you on the night of the 27th?
Oh,
The night of the 27th. Which 27th?
The 27th.
Which of the 27ths?
That's for you to
Like-
decide. Pick and choose, buddy. Choose wisely.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but my birthday was on January 27th.
Okay. Very convenient, don't you think?
yeah. He claims it's his birthday.
Convenient.
That is convenient.
It's coincidence.
That's
I don't even know which 27th you're talking about.
The 27th, obviously.
That doesn't mean anything to me. They could be June, May, April. I don't know how long these paintings have been up.
Well, thank you again for coming in, Daniel. We appreciate your cooperation. Don't leave
and-
town.
Anytime, Miss Homies.
Mm-hmm.
And what was your name again? Super
Watson.
Oh, I was thinking like Super Watts, like a light bulb.
That works too.
But Watson's
That
good.
works too.
Yeah, that works
Watson.
too.
Watson's a great last name. By the way, are
Well-
those illicit chemicals that you have strapped to your chest?
They're clearly band-aids.
Yeah.
Okay,
Band-Aids.
you're both crazy scientists. I get it. Well, this has been nice. I appreciate you grilling me and taking my DNA samples and fingerprints. I hope you guys have better luck. And like I said, if I can help in any way, just let me know.
We will definitely let you know. Don't leave town.
Yeah.
I won't. I will, however, leave this space.
Oh no!
Shut up. Forgot I didn't have my boots on, okay?
That was hilarious. Oh my gosh. This next meeting with Mr. Gold is going to be a little bit delicate because he is both a suspect in the artist investigation and also a potential client.
Can be quite the balancing act.
Take a seat, Mr. Gold.
Okay.
Can I offer you some milk?
Sure, I am pretty thirsty after running over here.
There you go.
Thank you. Should I start,
Did you
or
see that?
I did.
you want to talk about what you called me over for, or this?
Let's talk about that note you have.
I came to my base and that was in a chest by my front door. I'm actually kind of scared. I don't know what to do.
It was just at your front door?
Yeah, I don't know. Should I pay it? Should I not pay it?
But are they charging you for 40 COD or are they asking for 40 COD?
I took it as they were asking for 40 COD because it says unpaid bill.
Well, it sounds like someone is trying to extort you, but they're very bad at it. Because I'm not sure if they're charging you for COD or if they want you to pay them in COD.
So what's your suggestion?
I would suggest, Watson,
Yes.
do you have any ideas?
Send it back. Return address.
think Watson might be muted.
Huh?
Yeah, technical problems. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, that
Yes.
was weird. I wasn't muted, but it wouldn't let me talk to you.
Don't tell him anything, Dan says. Don't talk without an attorney? Okay, goodbye.
The donkey
Well,
here
that was
is
sus.
a licensed attorney. He's a little bit
Oh.
tied up at the moment.
Gotcha. I forgot I still had your cup. Do you want it back?
Oh, yes, that would be great. It is slightly rude to come to someone's pity house and then to steal their beverage containers.
I am so sorry about that.
No worries.
There's your attorney.
Hello. Daniel. Okay, all questions can go to him.
Oh, okay. Well, so as you may know, we are also investigating the identity of the ruffian known as the artist.
Yes, they are everywhere.
Yes, they are. And as part of that investigation, it came to my attention that you have in your base very strong political opinions right next to your front door.
I don't know what you mean.
There were 2 barrels full of seeds and a sign on them that said, "Villager lives don't matter."
Oh, that was in my base. Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes. Those were a gift from GQ.
So he's
Oh.
the recipient of political gifts. Okay. From GQ.
Okay.
Okay. It also came to our attention that you are the owner of a painting.
I mean, there have been a lot of paintings. I had one in my base, yes, that I know of, and I took it down as soon as I seen it.
Okay. And what did you do with that painting?
It is in one of my barrels underneath the stairs.
That's the painting that I found. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's the one.
There's also one outside of my portal at my spawn base as well.
Okay.
It's still there. I have not taken it down.
At this time, I would say don't leave town because we
Okay.
may have further questions for you.
Okay.
But did you wish to retain our services on the matter of the extortion note?
Yes,
Okay.
I need help. I don't know what to do.
Do you know where the payment is supposed to be made to?
No, that's. Hey, are you telling me to be quiet? Well, I want to talk about this, okay, Daniel? You're fired.
Not a
That's
very
all that
good
there was.
attorney.
No, not at all. Like screaming in my ear. Good grief. That's all that was there. Was just that piece of... Seriously! You're fired. There, man. He was just so
Okay,
annoying.
cool.
Why did you recommend him?
He was the closest attorney.
No more recommendations, okay?
That's fine.
Okay, anyway, our recommendations for this note is that you trap whoever sent it.
Okay.
Collect the 40 cod, because I'm assuming that they want the 40 cod. So collect the 40 cod and leave it somewhere for them to collect. And then post a camera next to it and record them when they come to collect.
Or should I blow it up whenever they open it?
That is also a possibility,
That's an
but
option too.
I can't officially advise that because it could potentially run afoul of state and local laws.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Well, thank y'all for the advice. I will definitely take it. And if I find out who it is, I will let you know.
Okay. Sounds good. Don't leave town.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Hasta la pasta.
Oh no! I cut my recording right before that. That was hilarious.
Mine was off too.
I was recording. I got it.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Hopefully you enjoyed those clips, and hopefully you guys saw there at the end that we have teamed up with TAC to combat the graffiti artist, the painter, as detectives. I am Super Watson and she is Takodamae Holmes, and well, that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm still in my detective outfit. I really like it. It looks pretty cool. But as you can see behind me, we did more than just the basics like I was planning to do. We did a lot more. We did the building, the whole interior. I was planning on doing the building and the interior. And, oh, tax backup stuff. No, let's just fix that. Much better. But as I was saying, we've done all of this in here. We have the chests down here, which are going to hold all of the items from all the farms we're going to be building. And up here at the top is the entrance, of course. We did this cool spiral staircase. This building is very cool. I love the gradient on the inside that I did. And if we come out of here and over to down here, hello chunk error, goodbye chunk error. When we come out here, there is a lovely gradient that I did for this wall right here. We'll go into free cam, get a better look at it, and it just looks really cool. And I love the way that this area is turning out. I'm in love with this sort of building style here for the start of the season. I just love it. I really like the roofing, and I love playing around with the gradients and the texturing. And I feel like if we just zoom out here, everything just looks so cool right here. It's just like, it's a very tight area and it's got these buildings and stuff, and I feel it makes everything look super connected and stuff. But we have finished the main part of this, which means we can start work on the farms. That's the part I was excited about, the part I'm most excited about, the part I'm still most excited about. I can't wait to start on the farms, especially these first two that we have. The first two, of course, some of the most basic farms in the game. We're going to do sugarcane and bamboo. Normally you wouldn't do bamboo as a starter farm, but it's a new wood type. I've been using bamboo for floors, and I have had to go out to many bamboo jungles to chop away. So we're gonna have to grab our bamboo and our little bit of sugarcane right out of there. Oh wait, there was another stack, I just saw it. And we are going to start work on our first two farms of the season. So without any further ado, let's jump into a time lapse, baby. And time lapse is over. The build is complete. The farm is done, and it is looking epic up there in the sky. It is probably the coolest build in this little area so far. As much as I love our original starter house and I love the simplicity of this one, I just think that looks super cool. And when you're up there, me and the other Paperhats went up there, and it has the coolest view of this area from the basket there. And oh, you can see items are falling down, and we have a temporary storage system set up here full of items. Not full, there is just over a row of items, but it has only been running for a couple of hours, so that is pretty good for how small the farms are. But of course, this area is in the spawn chunk, so it will be running non-stop 24/7 365 as long as the server is up and running. So we cannot rely on one chest to do sufficient enough work to keep all of these items running. That is why we built the area down there. This is why we built all those chests into that wall. This right here, we are going to set up storage down there, and well, there's only one thing we can do now, and that is get a start on it. And it is done, at least for these first two modules. Of course, we still have another 8 to go. That means 8 more farms, which I don't think we're going to get to all of them in this episode. This first part has already taken me nearly a week to do. Part of that is because I'm lazy. The other part is because it's a lot of work to do stuff like this. It took me over a whole day to just get the inside of this done and the outside. Another day to do the paths and the outer wall. A couple of days I was not here, but there has been a lot going on the server, and I want to get this video out to you guys ASAP, so we're gonna have to miss out on a few farms. We still have a couple of farms that we do need to build this episode. And for our next farm, we're going to build a moss farm. And look at that, one has just magically appeared behind us in this hole that has magically appeared as well. Wow, that definitely didn't take me all night, but I have run this farm all night, even though I definitely didn't build it just last night, and it magically appeared. It was magic. But I did run this thing all night, and I want to show you guys what exactly we have got produced from it. By the way, I forgot to introduce you guys to our new friend Silver Stallion. He is a really good horse. He doesn't jump as high as our other one, but he is a lot faster. And by a lot, I mean 0.15. But enough with the horse. This is where we're storing stuff currently for the moss farm. And as you can see, moss. This is the last chest with moss, but all these other ones have moss in them. This is the only empty one. This one has moss in it. There's one empty chest out of, what is that, 8? Yeah, out of 8 double chests. Only one is completely empty. And then we have over here bushes, more bushes, and surprisingly a lot of bone meal, seeing as we're only bone mealing seeds and carpet. But I'm not complaining. We still do need to make more farms to fill up the rest of these slots, but I think this is going to be it for the farms in today's episode. However, we are not going to leave that magical hole in the ground just as a hole in the ground. We need to put a building around that, so I'm gonna get to building one, and you guys are going to get to watching this amazing time lapse. Let's go. Another successful time lapse, and a new building has appeared. I'm calling this one the clock tower, even though it doesn't have a clock in it. It was planned to be a clock tower. I just couldn't get any clock design to look decent up in there or anywhere. It just, you know, the whole thing. But we do have a new building, and if we head inside, there is an on and off switch for the farm right there, and we have our elevator up and down for maintenance. We can also just come up here over, this is the line that runs over there to tell us when we're running it and such. As you can see, the farm is working wonderfully. So let's turn this off, and as previously mentioned before the time lapse, this was the last farm and the last build of today's episode. But before we go, I have bought some mending books from the wonderful Takodamae. I sent over this little fella here, and as you can see, his mission was successful. I put 8 diamonds in, and I got 4 mending books back. That's exactly what I wanted. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and throw this on our tools. Starting off with the sword, axe. Looks like we're gonna need more levels. Levels got, shovel, and pickaxe. But, of course, we are at the end of this episode. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.
Peace.